boys moved next door, and they seem like very nice people. And I want to make them a quilt each. There's 2 of them. And these are the 2 I looked at. But I'm more looking at 4861. But I'm going to make a pattern. So if you would like a pattern, just leave it in the comment and we'll talk about it. Alright, let's get started. Well, I think I will go with 4861. I think I have what I need here to help make the pattern. And I have white and red. One will be with red planes and the other will be with white planes. Because I'm going to put one on top of the other and cut them out so that I can make 2 blocks, but they'll be different colors. Alrighty, so I hope that everything will work out. I want to start out, let me mark this right here, so that, because it'll show that I've done it. Alright, now I'm going to take this one, kind of move things around here. Alright, I'm going to put it right here, and I'm going to take me a marker. It's a washable marker, and I'm going to draw this size here. Now, I'm going to make it all this size, but I'm hoping that when I get it done, I can cut it down to this size, the 12 and a half. So if I can't, that'll be fine. I'll still use this. Yeah, cause see here, that's a lot to cut off. I may not do that. But we are, I'm trying to show you every time I do this book, I try to show you a different way in making patterns so as you can make patterns on your own. So now we are going to look at the picture and we are going to see that the top of it is like this shape. So what I need to do is I need to take my, I think I'm going to go up to 2.5. Let me go get my 2.5 and see if I like it. Okay, let's take a look. We're going to look at the bottom first, because the bottom looks a whole lot easier to start with. So I'm going to take and draw my line down through here. Okay. So now, if we keep looking at it, we've got like maybe a 3 or something like that. But we don't want to start that yet. We want to go look at the next part. Now, let's see what size this is. We have 15. What's divided into 2, Rick, of 15?
15 divided by 2?
Yeah.
7.5.
7.5. Alright, we're going to mark right here 7.5. And we're going to come down here and mark 7.5. Okay? Now, let's look at what picture we have here. We have more of this right here size. I know it's going to be too big for all of us, so we're going to have to cut it down. And I think we should cut it down to about 3. So let's go right in the middle. Where you at there? There you are. Right here in the middle. And we're going to go with 3. And this will be the tail of the plane. Alright. Now we can look. Oh, wait a minute. No, yeah, right here. This right here is going to be the aeroplane. It will have to be 2.5. So that's wrong. Alright, where's my mark at? There it is. Put it like halfway. I'm wrong. I gotta go back. There we go. Alright, now I need to get that off of there. So let me get me a rag with just a little bit of water on it. There we go. Alright, now we got the bottom. Dry it off. Alright, now we have the next piece, which will give me the shape of this. So we're going to line this one up to the middle of this and the middle of her half up here. So if you got to have it straight and all, then line it up with your ruler there. And I think that we're going to try to go with this size and see how that works. I may want to cut it down to 7. Yeah, let's cut it down to 7. So we're going to go swap and swap, and that will give us that. Now we've got to make a line. Then let's get our 2.5. Here's our 2.5, and it goes all the way across. So let's see what we can do about lining it up. And line, oh, that line's good, that line's good, and we can go this away with it. Yes. Now we have, oh man, this is going to be very easy. I may want to cut that down again. But right now, we're going to look at the other part of it. Alright. And I'm thinking it's this one. And we want to go with 3. Yep. 3 will work. Yeah. But, however, if I do put that little bitty, that right there be too small, and it's probably going to have to be about 2 inches. How much do we have here? Let's see. No, I want to go this way. We have 1 inch. So I think I'm going to want to go 6 on this one. So, let's do some erasing. Oh, don't go down. Don't want you going down there. If it does not, if my washable marker does not come off, alcohol will get it. So let's put this back on here, and let's go down to 6, which is right here. So I have it marked. Alright. Let's line this back up. And this one back up, and we will mark it. I like this right here better already. So I gotta have room enough for the not propeller, the engine part. Okay, and now we have, what do I do with it? Right here. This one right here is more like it. This one right here will make it too small when it looks a little bigger. More, what would you call it? I think more bigger. And I don't know. Let me see. Yes, yeah. Yeah, it hangs over. So I'm going to want to do it, and I think that I'm going to want to go down at least 1.5 inches on it. So I'll have that. And then we're going to line this right here up, which will be 3 inches. And I think that right there will work. Let me try to get this in the middle with my line up here. And we're going to put it down. There we go. Now we got just the propeller part. So, the propeller part, no, we don't have no propeller on this one. We don't have a propeller on this one. It goes all the way up. And I don't think I'm going to like that. Because this right here would be 7 or 6.5. And I think that right there would be too big of an engine. Yeah, I'm not going to like that. So, let's start all over. And we're going to just wipe everything down. Like I said, I'm not going to worry about the colors on the table. Alcohol will get it off. And Rick found a spray bottle that has alcohol. So I'm like, yes, I like that. Alright, now, let's go ahead and start with the top of it. And I think what I'm going to do, let me wipe that water off so it will work. Okay. I think what I'm going to do, since it's like that, I think I'm going to go down to 4. I can always change it. My 4 is on this side. This right here says 2.5. So we're going to go up with it and up with it. There we go. Now we have the wings. I believe I may end up liking this better. Make sure my lines. Alright. Now, we pretty well much know what this right here is going to be. And we're going to lay it down and line it up with our thing up here. Looks pretty good. And it is, oh, looks like 7. So we're going to line it up. And I think that pretty well much looks like it. So, let's show you what it looks like. I'll go step back and forget it's on 2. But I think that's it. Alrighty. So, now, we're going to have to cut. Somehow we got cut off. I don't know how. But, I said we're going to have to cut us out a pattern. So, now, I'm not going to get rid of my rulers. I'm still going to use my rulers. But I am going to move all this stuff out of the way so I can get to it. So this pin needs to go back in there. God, I hate doing that. It's got to come out. It's bad enough having this Post-it note in there. So, got somebody coming up. Yeah. Alright. I'm going to take that back in the bedroom. Alright. I have got some of these plastic things. And I've got a whole thing of plastic things here. There's nothing this small. It can be thrown away. And this right here ain't going to work. And we have got cut 2, cut 2, I wonder what this was. We have a funny shape. Put it back that way. So if there's anything in here I can use. Come on. Alright, here's this one. Nope. Nope. Ah. That's too big really to throw away. What we got here? We got... Nope, that ain't gonna be big enough. Dadgummit. Alright. Cut two. Cut two. I wonder what that was. But there ain't no need saving all this. Just throw it away. We'll probably use that piece. How about this one? Yeah, I can use it. Alright, the rest of it I can't. I don't see. This right here is beacon light. Huh. There's some of that. No, I don't see anything here. Alright. I'll go through this right here and throw it away a little later. I don't know. I'm going to keep this right here out. So I'm going to start with this one. No, I ain't neither. Or did I already... Did I try to do that? No, I did not. Maybe it was this one I did. Alright. So, I'm going... No, I don't need to do it that way. No. No, I will not have this piece here if I do it that way. Let's go with the big one. And let's start seeing what we can do. Alright. These are all... let's see. I only need one side of this. I don't need both sides. As long as I can get one piece and the middle, we don't need to worry about like this side here except for this piece here. Other than that, we can cut it out of bacon strips. Alright, I got rid of my marker. Okay, now this one right here was 2.5. So what I'm going to do is move this out of the way. Cut 2.5. I'll make sure I don't get the round parts. See if you can see it or not. Yes. Just give you a turn out a little bit. Alright. I'm going to line it up and draw it out like this. Alright, where's my scissors at? Alright. I'm going to lay this down on top of it, like that. I think I used this one. Nope. I used this one. We'll lay it down on top of it and draw it out. Alright, I'm going to take this piece right here in the corner. I'm going to cut it off. And I'm going to go ahead and trash it. Alrighty. Cut this one off. And now we have this right here, and it is ready to go. Alright, now we have this bigger piece. So I'm going to have a bigger piece to do it. Alright, I don't need these either. I'm going to go ahead and throw them away. I'm going to line this up. I'm going to have to cut the corners completely off. I don't want no round circles on it. Because if I have round circles, it will mess me up big time. So I'm going to cut this down and get rid of the circles. Is that one piece? Man, that's thick.
What?
This plastic is really thick. Alright.
You call me?
No, but I'm saying this plastic is really thick.
It is, ain't it?
Yeah.
Not normally that thick, but that's good though, I guess.
Yeah.
It makes a better pattern, won't it?
Yeah. Okay. So now I'm going to line this right here up with this. And I'm going to take this and move it right here. And I'm going to line it up with this line over here, if I can. Now, we use this one. Okay. So what I'm going to do from here is line it up here at the top. There we go. And then I'm going to draw my line across. So I have it lined up here and lined up here. And now I'm going to take this one and I'm going to pull it down. And I'm going to trace it out. And I'm going to wear it. Alright. So, now I'm going to cut this one out. I believe I can use this other piece up there at the top. There we go.
That's the first time I understand why. I didn't understand this. To the park if you go and somebody come hit you. Okay, see, now you know.
Alright, now we have this one and we have this one. Before we get started any further, I need to put this down and this down. Okay, and cut 2, cut 1, cut 2, cut 1. Now we have that. Now, we need this part right here, which of course is going to be, oh, no it ain't either. Can't use that. That's, see here, it won't go all the way across. So I'm going to have to go get another one to see if I can go all the way across with it. Pup, you're in my way. Alright, there's 2 mats in here. So I want to make sure that I don't mess it up. And just get the one out. Are you kidding me? Yeah, you're kidding me. You don't want me to get you out. Alright. Oh, come on. I only want one of you. Alright, yeah. And it's still not going to go across the dadgummit. Look at that. I can do it. I can do it. Yes. All right. Let's pop it down that way, and then down that way. Now, I want to line it up with this side. And now I'm going to lay it back down. And finish it up. That way, I got the whole full thing. Alright, now I've got the airplane thing, the wings. Now we got this up here. Now, come on. I'm hoping I can use, oh, come on, why ain't you let go? What? It's like it's got static electricity. Alright, I'm going to try to use one part of this. So, see what I do about lining this right here, and it's not. Alright, but this is fine. I can cut it this way. And I mean, y'all have to figure out the way you want to cut it down. Alright. So, the way I'm going to do this is, where is the, right here. I'm going to lay it down right on top of it. 4. Don't move. Cut it down. There we go. And now I want to take my 2.5, line it up, and cut it down now. Yeah. Now remember, we only need the half of this. We don't have to have this half, because it will already be and all. You have to make mirror images of it. And then that way, it will work. Alright. What are you doing, Mama Cat? What are you doing? Alright, let's put it together. Now, I'm not going to worry about this side. I'm going to do this side. We're going to have cut 2. Cut 1. Alright, so now, what are you doing, Mama Cat? You're on my stuff. Move. 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 Move it. Move. Alright. Now we have the wing. We want cut 1. Alright. And then we have this one right here. This thing could probably wipe right off. And then we have that one, and that one. Cut 2, cut 2, cut 2. Cut 1, 1, 1, 1. So, there it is. we have a pattern and all. Alright, the last little bit. This one is 2.5 by 15. This one is 2.5 by 15. And this one's 2.5 by 15. This right here is the biggest one. We know it's going to be 15 this away. So we're going to put 15. And now we need to figure out from here to here. So let's see if we can find a 1. And we're going to measure it down. And it is 7. So it is 7 by 15. So now we have our measurements, what we need to do, and all to make it. Now I'm going to cut it out different than what I done here.